All right, here we have Don Mallumo. I hope I'm saying that right. Submitted by CDGCQ100. Uh, that's a odd username, but okay. Um, it was made in Unity. Some external assets. I guess a Unity package. I don't use Unity, so I'm not, you know, sure what exactly URP means, but doesn't matter. And this is a game developed solo, so let's see how it plays. So controls are A and D to move, uh, J tack. Um, all right, before I continue, this is kind of a weird, like it's hard to parse this information at a glance. Um, I would use a table to kind of organize these, um, which I did. If you're curious what by what I mean, um, so this is attack, this is attack up, and attack down. Okay. Um, and we got dashes with the directions and K. Okay. The story is this is the age of wizard. People explore different places to obtain more knowledge about magic. As one of the wizard associates, you are tasked to explore an underground kingdom of Mallumo. But I thought it was Mallumo. It must be a translation issue. That's a reference to older games, not a dig. Um, sorry. We'll see if it runs well in the browser, and if not, I'll download it. Oh, here we go. All right. So, a nice little title screen. We'll see if the art kind of matches this or not. Nice little transition. Yeah, it meshes. Health bar, character icon. I feel like, first thing, the character icon should be a bit smaller. Like, I'd say, what is that? We'll say a third or of what it is, maybe a fourth, because that's taking up quite a bit of real estate on the screen. Okay, so let's get K, is it? No, J, it's attack. Okay. All right, you do have coyote jump. That's always nice to have. It's very clear that you are given in-game directions on the controls. Ooh, okay. Um, oh, that cast downward is a bit slow. You can hold them down. Yeah, see, that's fine. I think the startup delay is fine, especially with the way the fireballs, how fast they are. Everything still looks consistent. There's no music at the moment, um, so We'll see if that's up. Let's see. Yeah, I think the delay on the downward is a big issue. It's a little jittery, but I'm playing the web build and also uploading some videos, so that could just be me. Do you slide on slopes? Yeah, you do. That's not an issue, but I was just wondering, something to keep in mind for myself. Come back here. Ah! Okay, nice. I like it when games give me that oh shit feeling. That's a good thing. Yeah, the one thing about having slopes in your game, and this is like I use Godot, and I'm sure it's the same. It's the same issue in Unity. Is that for one thing, you're sliding on slopes, and one of the downsides is that if you're going so fast, you get that little hop when you kind of expect to walk right over it. In Godot, it's just a matter of setting a snap vector um, to match your speed, because you could be really fast and still, like, even if move with snap or whatever, um, even if it's on, if you're going too fast, you'll get that kind of hop at the end. Not a big deal, just something I like to talk about. I like to talk about just games in general. Okay, I just noticed the music is playing, so it's atmospheric. It works with what I'm seeing. It does have this kind of haunting feeling, which I like. Yeah, unless the game demands it, there's a good probability um, that I will not use the downward attack unless I can. Nope. Nope. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, I wish that had like a knockback. I do feel like the jump's maybe a little slow, or, well, in comparison to that spider, it's either too slow or the spider is too fast, and based on how the game is feeling so far, I think it's the spider creature that is moving too fast. We'll take, I didn't see a map listed, so I'm gonna take the left side. Oh! There wasn't... Okay. Those are huge projectiles. Can I even kill these yet? I don't think I can. There may be a power-up. Okay. safe on the platform. Maybe adjust the health to 3 on the spiders. Or push them back each time they get hit, just like slightly. I gotta remember that there's a little bit of a startup. Oh! Please don't chase me. Ah, okay, with falling objects, I think everyone would agree. You want to give the player some kind of feedback or tell that something's about to fall. Being surprised like that isn't really fun and can sometimes feel unfair to the player. I can hit you. Finally. Okay. I feel like the foreground objects, or, this black little smoke, and I think it would work better. Like, it hasn't been an issue with obscuring the player, so that's not an issue, but I feel like in terms of meshing with the rest of the graphics, maybe it should have been a more smoky color, something that is close to these bricks, but darker in color. I think that change would definitely help. Oh, I forgot which button. I'm not used to J being attack. I was doing K. Is there anything up here? I don't know. I don't think so. That seems like it was just a dead end. Yeah. Art looks really good. Like, I enjoy it. Yeah. I think art-wise, for sensory so far, I think you're at a 5-star. I just really love the art. And I think this may be the external assets, so, you may have not done the art yourself, but, with everything else, and considering that they are external assets, sometimes it's hard to find things that mesh if you use different packs. Okay. It's kind of hard playing games and giving feedback at the same time. Okay. I was about to say something, but now we have to zoom out. All right, before this continues, I will say another thing is maybe, or this may be because of the web build, the mouse being visible. It's kind of distracting. Let's see. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. You're getting into the area where you have quite a bit of rooms, and at this point, I think it's important to include a map. so the player doesn't have to. It's easier for the player to kind of retrace their steps. Um, but so far, this game has been pretty linear. So, maybe a map isn't necessary, but it's definitely feedback to think about in the future. Okay, a nice cool cutscene. Alright, time to be bad at this. Ugh! Hopefully if I die, I start here. Okay. So it has some behaviors. It's vulnerable at this point. Tosses stuff at me. And then it's gonna do some running. And, oh, it does give me tells whether or not, what it's going to do. And it increases in difficulty. I like that. And it's not too difficult. So screen shake means it's running. I just timed that wrong. Or at least when I don't see those. Ow. Okay. I may or may not pull this off this time around. Alright. Ooh! Alright, now it's starting to take some serious aim for me. Ooh! That was a difficulty spike. Ooh! Ooh. I might die. Oh, whew. Oh yeah, I forgot about Dash. So that wasn't the final boss. At least I figured you would tell me. Okay, so can I dash, jump? I can air dash. Okay. When I was talking about foreground objects like the smoke, I think this is the kind of thing that you want to watch out for. Just complete invisibility. Thankfully, there's nothing there to hurt me, but if there were, then that would be an issue. Can I break this with the dash? I don't think so. I really hope this isn't the end, and I really hope there's sorry. It seems like I'm gonna have to end it here. Unless I figure a way out. Um, maybe this is all that got implemented. To keep things as short as possible, I'm gonna assume that this is where it ends for now. If it isn't, just reply, and I can you know play it again and change the rating if needed. But I think this is it as far as I know. And if it isn't, it's not very clear. Wait a minute, hold on. Up dash. Okay. See, I think that was an issue on my end because I forgot about upward. So thankfully, I can continue playing. Is there a hidden area? Maybe not. Do I need to go back up? Not sure if that's the way, even if I need to. We'll see if I missed anything over here. Definitely haven't been here. Or I have, I think, and maybe came back. I just didn't have this power up. Yeah. Definitely a map at this point. Like, if you're doing like a Microvania or like a really polished, like, first section of a bigger game, it would be fine. Oh. You know what? I really don't have to fight you. Or, no. Hold on. Oh. I do not like that. This change in blue, I'm not sure about, to be honest. Some water. Ooh, yeah, game definitely got more difficult. Oh, well that's cheap. Alright. Start out where I last entered. Which is good. I do that as well. Yeah, I think your enemies tend to have more health than they probably should. Like, this has taken me a while. Maybe I missed a power-up? I don't think I did. But it's possible. Ah. Okay, that was better. Ah, I forgot dash. I'm just gonna go through here first. I don't know how long I've been playing this. I want to try and finish people's games, but I do try and give them quite a bit of time so that I can judge them accurately and people can see their hard work is actually being appreciated. Oh, okay, this looks like the beginning, maybe? Yeah, those projectiles that are being lobbed up, I don't think should come through the floor. I think that isn't fair to the player. It's not fair, man. It's not fair. This is definitely a game that would benefit from gamepad support. Oh. I think the upward is kind of slow too in terms of getting it out there. Oh, and he's a bit fast. I didn't go down this way. Hopefully I'm not being led to a dead end. There's a lot to this. Yeah, the downside is, the more content time-wise you create, the more important this having a map is going to be. The music changed. Yep, boss time. Is it an underwater boss? This might be someplace I exit, maybe. I feel like when it's wide, maybe that should find the middle. Okay, you can dash in the water. If I can get out of it. Alright, where's the trigger? I feel like there's gotta be a trigger somewhere. And that looks like some kind of door. Did I miss a power-up? I'll check and see if I missed or went the wrong way. Because, well, no. I cannot leave. So, okay, yeah. If I got it pretty good. Oh, there we go. Alright, I would definitely make it easier to trigger this. Okay. Definitely looks like I need to hit heads. Oh, good use for the upward shot. Okay. Whoa! I don't think I would have been able to catch that. And given the history of your enemies, it may be a bit tough. Alright. There we go. So it's directly in the middle. Boss does not retain damage from previous attempts. So, but that's fair considering that you start from the beginning of the room. Oh, I wonder if it was the head that I knocked off. Nope. I'm forgetting to dash. I feel like that's the key to getting away from that. Or jumping. What's that over there? Oh, no, that's kind of cheap. Oh, and I got so close. There we go. Alright. We got this. It would be cool if you had to damage each head and like destroy them. Oh, I dashed too early. But you know, what it is fine. I just like heads exploding. Come on. Okay. I really wish the basic jump could. Okay. Please don't stand so next to me. No! Oh my god. Keep forgetting to press the dash button. Okay, we got it this time. We're going down. I was gonna say I feel like the boss has too much health, but I don't think that's the case. I think I'm just bad. I am improving each time, so you kind of want that in your boss fights and in your game in general. A sense of success for the player, that they're getting better. Oh. I thought this was going to be the one. That is not fair. I may not beat this in this video. I'd like to. But once again, I've got a pretty good idea of what your ratings are going to be. So that thing does have like a tell when it comes out of the wall, but because the camera is zoomed out, or you know, its origin is not always visible, that definitely can be improved. Come on. Oh! Alright, one more time. Then I gotta get to other games. I got so close. Maybe the boss just needs... You know, actually, no. The boss doesn't need to change its health. It just, the previous things I mentioned need to be tweaked. being able to see when that runner happens, and oh, what was the other one? I'm forgetting. It happens. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get it on this try. Yeah. Unfortunately, I gotta get to these games. Um, so, you know, it's unfortunate I didn't get to play it all the way through. I'll give it another try, on my own, but for while I'm recording, I want to make sure I don't overdo it. All right. So enjoyment, I'm definitely, well, let's start out with 3. I'm definitely going to give 4 stars. Um, I really liked what I saw. Well, yeah, I really liked what I saw. Movement mechanics were, there were some, things that I didn't like. But overall, yeah, I enjoyed it. Um, Execution, you know, there were some, my issues were just damage, like how much um enemies either had too much health or were too fast, or you know you know what I'm saying. So I think that's what's gonna keep you at 3 stars on execution. There weren't any bugs that I noticed. Um, Also, that um, the fog, the fog was another thing to think about. But sensory, the fog would count against you, but everything else was, it meshed well. Art was very consistent. I mean, you had a really good external asset pack. Music fit. There was enough feedback when it came to getting hit, and doing damage. Um, so I'm actually going to give 5 stars for sensory. Um, in terms of Metroidvania, um, there was backtracking. Um, I don't remember what was the power up. I think there was one power up. The dash, that's what it was. Um, so you did have some backtracking due to having to get at least one power up. Um, so you understand that. Um, you had a lot of rooms, I think just enough that not having some sort of map um, would uh, keep you from, you know, progressing. Like I'm pretty persistent, so I try and definitely find my way around, but it definitely helps to have a map. And after if your game is large enough, it starts to count against you if you don't have a map, which is unfortunate. Um, but you know, overall, everything was mostly there. I'll definitely give it a 4 stars. Before I save and end this, let me think about if I was wrong in any of these. I think this is a fair rating. So I'm saving. Let's make sure that updates. Come on. There we go. All right. Great entry. Enjoy the jam.